Hello everybody, this is Joe, as you probably know if you're watching this, and I just uploaded a new story to the Patreon. It's called The Urn, and I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to read a few paragraphs of it, and then I'll do the drawing for next month. Okay, The Urn, and this was inspired by Elizabeth Lieberman. The urn came from the year 1392, or so the little leaflet said. How could they really tell anyway? Was a date stamped on the bottom of the urn, or had they carbon dated it? Joshua Drake didn't know. In fact, all he did know was that he was going to win the urn, even if he had to sell his house to do it. I'm reading this. He dreamt about nothing but the urn for the past week. In the first dream, he'd been exploring an old cave when he stumbled upon the urn hidden in a crevice. In the second, he'd found it buried under a mountain. The dreams went on, with Josh finding the urn in different places. Finally, just yesterday, he dreamed of coming to the auction in Joplin, Missouri, where he knew the urn would soon be sold. He'd woken up, Googled auctions in Joplin, and sure enough found the urn. It was set to be the 18th item of the day to go up for auction. He'd immediately driven to the bank, taken out his and his wife's entire life savings, hopped in the car, drove 6 hours to Joplin, and arrived just in time for the 13th item, a weird painting of a giant green cat with 7 arms. According to the leaflet they'd given him when he walked through the door, all of the items in today's auction were from the collection of Dr. Samuel Newport, a world-renowned archaeologist and collector of curiosities who had died earlier this year. The strange painting of the green multi-armed cat went for $2,300. Well, hell, he'd withdrawn $5,892 from the bank. Even if the urn went for twice as much as the painting had, he would still have enough. He was golden. And that's page 1 of 7. Well, it's not even page 1, it's half of page 1. If you want to read the rest, go to the Patreon. If you're not a patron, now's the time to subscribe. Currently, the lowest level patron you can be is $1 a month. That is going to change to $3 a month because it's just something that Patreon recommends. And people that are currently subscribed for less than that will be grandparented in. So now, I have this fancy boulder. I have everybody's names in here. For those who were new to this, if you subscribe at the $20 a month level, you get your name in the hat 20 times. If you subscribe at the $5 level, you get your name in the hat 5 times. And so on and so forth. If you're a $3 level subscriber, you get it in 3 times. Anyway, I'm going to draw a name. And I am changing, like I said, probably after I do the drawing, maybe tomorrow, I will change it to the lowest thing is $3. So if you want to get on the dollar, do it now. So I'm going to draw a name, fill them all up, and okay, this is funny. Sarah Lieberman, which is the sister of the person who won last month. So it's all in the family. Congratulations, Sarah. You get to tell me what to write about. Thanks for viewing this, everybody. I hope you enjoy the stories. There's a lot of stories on there right now, so now's a great time to subscribe. For my current subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate you sticking with me all this time, and I hope you enjoy the stories. Oh, and go buy Leap Year. I forgot to say that. Go buy Leap Year. And the third and final Small Things book will be out later this year.